Hey everybody, Jeremy here, and today I'm going to show you exactly how LEGO Dimensions works. I know that it can look a little complicated at first if you've never experienced a game like this before where you have to go out and buy different characters in the store and different accessories in the store and import them into the game. It might be confusing for some, so that's what this video is going to be about. I'm going to show you how all this works. So in front of me here, I have the LEGO Dimensions portal. That is the base here with all the little lights on it. You can use up to 7 characters or accessories at one time. And then all around it, I have all of the minifigures and accessories that I've collected so far. And then on the screen here, this is just sort of like the main hub area of LEGO Dimensions. And on the screen, it says that no characters are detected on the toy pad. So really, when you buy the starter pack, which is what you absolutely need to get in order to play anything, it's going to come with 3 minifigures. It's going to have Gandalf, Batman, and Wild Style. So if you only have those 3 figures, that's just fine. You also get a little Batmobile with that as well. That's really all that you're going to need in order to go through the main campaign. So when you want to play as any character, all you have to do is grab one, and this is Batman here, and put him on the base. Now the way that you know which character is actually going to work is you look at the base, and you see this base here, it has the bat symbol on it. And that is for Batman. It's printed on there, so this is always going to work for Batman. There's no way around it. The minifigure itself, and here's Batman here, the minifigure itself cannot be read by this. So if I just put Batman here, it's not going to do anything because the game doesn't recognize minifigures. It only recognizes this special little blue plate here because it has a little chip in there that tells the game what character to put into the game. So if I just take this little plate without Batman and put him on, Batman just pops up. So Batman doesn't have to be on the base in order for this to work, but it's always nice to have him on the base anyway, just so you can see him there. And if I remove the base from the pad here, it tells me that there are no characters on the base. So I'm just going to put the minifigure Batman back on the base, and I'm just going to stick him right here. And so there's Batman, he's come back. And now I'm going to do the same with Wild Style. I'm going to put her wherever I want, so I'm going to put her there. And then she pops into the game. And now I'm going to take Gandalf and I'm going to put him here. And where's Gandalf? There he is. All right, so there's Gandalf. And if you remove any of these minifigures at any time, you see in the game, they go through a little portal and they disappear. Put them back on, and then they reappear. All right, so I'm gonna grab the controller now, and I'm in control of Batman, and you can switch between each character if you want. I'm playing the PlayStation 4 version, so I'm just hitting triangle to move in between the characters. Or if you want to be more direct about it, you can just hold the triangle button and it brings up this little circular grid here, and you can pick whoever it is that you want to play as. All right, so this is the main portal here. So depending on where the character is on the base, you go up to here, and wherever it's glowing, you jump on, and then on the PlayStation 4 version, I'm just going to hit circle, and it's going to take me to these different options. So I can choose to select my level from here, or I can take a look at upgrades. I can see which characters have what abilities. I can use some of the studs that I collect to unlock some red brick cheats. I can look at the mini kits that I collected, and you can look at the building instructions. So for the level creator, or for the level select screen rather, this is where you're going to access everything. You can choose to continue the main story, or you can choose to go into different worlds that you've already experienced or already unlocked. You see here, this is the Mysterious Voyage of Homer, and the only reason why I have that is because I purchased the Simpsons level pack. And along with each character that you buy, you unlock their corresponding world, which is a free roaming environment that's filled with different things for you to do. Now, since we already have Batman in the starter pack, you're going to get access to the DC Comics world, And you're also going to get access to the Lego movie world because you have Wild Style, and you're also going to get access to the Lord of the Rings world because you have Gandalf. Now, when you get other characters, you can unlock other worlds. So because I have Homer, I unlock the Simpsons world. Because I have the Scooby-Doo team pack with Shaggy and Scooby and the Mystery Machine, I've also unlocked the Scooby-Doo world. One world that I haven't yet unlocked is the world for Portal. I haven't played that yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Shell, which is this minifigure right here from the Portal level pack, and I'm just going to put her on the base, just anywhere. So she pops into the game, and it automatically tells me I'm going to have to play through the Portal 2 level in order to unlock the Companion Cube and the Sentry Turret. So I'm just going to go, sorry Batman, I'm just going to go back here, and I'm going to go into the level select, and then the Portal world, which is Aperture Science, you see, is just magically appeared. It's here for me. So I can click on this, and now that it's selected, all I have to do is just simply jump through the middle of this portal, and it's going to take me to the Portal 2 world. So that's what you can do in order to do that. But you are not restricted to just playing inside the world that each character that you have unlocked goes to. I can go into whatever world I want. So in lieu of going to the Aperture Science world, I'm just going to pick another world. I'm going to go into, let's do the Lego movie world. So it takes me to this big hub here, and these are like little separate portals. So if I wanted to go to the DC Comics world, I would jump through that, but you have to have the appropriate character already unlocked and in your collection in order to do that. And here are some other worlds that you can get to. If I go all the way up here, you see that this one is the Ghostbusters world that you can't get to yet because there are no Ghostbuster characters available yet. And as we run over here, this is the Simpsons world. And then right here is the Legends of Chima. So each property has its own little individual portal that if you have the correct character, you can just jump through and then you'll be able to play as that character. All right, so and this over here is for the Lord of the Rings. All right, so what I'm going to do now, there's the Portal 2 world. There's the Wizard of Oz. This is Doctor Who, which is another property that has not yet been unlocked because it's not available yet. That's Jurassic World. There's plenty of additional worlds that you can go to kind of like right off the bat. The Mystery Dimension, ooh, I don't even know what that's about yet. But yeah, that's pretty much how that works. Now I'm going to go to the DC Comics world, which is located right over here. Which, if you have the starter pack, you're just going to get automatically because you already have Batman. All right, so I'm going to jump through here into this dimension, yes or no. I'm going to select yes. And now every character that I have on this base is going to jump into the DC Comics world. And even at this little loading screen here, I can control Shell. So I'm just moving around, just waiting for the game to load. And you know, the characters will say little quips from time to time. All right, so this is the DC Comics world. These little question blocks here, they basically give you hints. So if you hit it, you know, it tells you which characters can destroy certain objects. Certain characters have different powers to interact with the environment in different ways. So you'll have to buy additional characters with more powers in order to do certain things in this game. All right, so we're in the Gotham world. So let's say I want to mix things up. I don't want Batman here. Batman, go away. In fact, I don't want Wild Style or Gandalf here. Instead, I'm going to bring in Homer Simpson. There he is right there. And I am going to bring in Scooby-Doo. And I'm going to bring in, just because we're here, the Batmobile. So there you go. These are the characters that I have in this game now. So I can just run around break stuff up and really just do mostly whatever I want. Different characters in here can give you little side quests like this, and also you can build up the world. So if I click circle on here, I can restore the Superman statue for 5,000 studs. I have that, so I'm going to say okay. So when I do that, the Superman statue is going to be put back in place. And that's just a little extra thing that you can do if you want to. All right, so let's try to get around a little bit faster. I'm going to jump into the Batmobile and let's see what else we can find, what else we can get into. You can drive around here, running into stuff. Here's a red brick. If I can catch this guy, I'm going to try to catch him so I can get this red brick. There you go. So I just got a red brick, and when you look at the map, you see those little arrows, and those arrows are basically giving you points of interest that you can look into. So I'm going to try to find one of those areas. I'm going to jump out the Batmobile, see what this is about over here. Okay, so I can't go into there yet. I'm going to jump back into the Batmobile, and let's just see what I can find. See if there's some side quests around here, and I just have to find where they are in order to access them. All right, so let's go up this little ramp here. I can resummon the Batmobile if I want. All I have to do is just hold triangle down and select the Batmobile again as if I was trying to select a character. And then that'll automatically just bring the Batmobile to where I am. So if I were to hold down on this, go to the Batmobile, let it go, the Batmobile just appears. All right, so I'm looking for like a mission that I can do, because there are plenty of side quests in here. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. There are plenty of side quests in here, but I'm just trying to find out where they are, and I'm driving backwards and everything. I don't really like the controls in this game all that much as far as the driving mechanics go, because it gets a little bit weird. All right, let's see if we can find a place where someone's going to give us a mission. I've also found that within the Scooby-Doo world, I had some trouble really comprehending these arrows. Like I try to go towards them, but then I don't see anything, and I'm wondering, is it above me? Is it below me? All right, so here's the Flash. I talked to the Flash. Sorry, Flash. All right, so I'm just gonna follow the Flash, and you see I'm fighting these goons here. And Flash is fast, so you know he has to wait for me. Here's some more goons. I can switch over to Scooby-Doo if I want. I can fight as Scooby. Scooby's a little bit faster, so it's probably better just to roll with him. But yeah, this is just a little basic idea of what it's like to just play in this level. I'm going to go to another level, so I'm going to quit to the Vortron, and I'm going to leave, and I'm going to basically show you how the different accessory tags work. Now, you know how the bases for the minifigures, they have print on them, so you're always going to know what base belongs to which minifigure. However, the bases for the accessories like the Mystery Machine, the Portal Turret, the Batmobile, anything that's not a minifigure, those bases don't have print on them. So I'm going to just go through this. All right. I'm going to go back to the main area here, and I'm going to show you how the vehicle tags and everything works. So let's let me get out of here. Whoopsie daisy. I need to go down this hole. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove all of the minifigures instead of Scooby-Doo and the Batmobile. Okay, so when we go to the vehicles here, or when we go to the upgrades, the tags for these vehicles don't have any print on them. So the way that you know how to use them is you have to write the appropriate accessory to the blue base here. And this is how you're going to do that. Okay, so you see where it says create toy tag and create default toy tag? What you would have to do is you would have to put the accessory onto the base, and then in the game is going to ask you to build it. Once you build it, I'll give you an example here. So here's the Scooby snack. I'm going to put the Scooby snack on the middle. First, I'm just going to say create toy tag. Place the model on the portal. So this is the Scooby snack. I'm going to place it right there. And you saw that it wrote to the toy tag. So that means that this is always going to be, this particular base is always going to be for the Scooby snack. Now, if you take it off of the base and you put it somewhere else, you may confuse yourself because you might not know exactly what tag goes to what toy. So it's always a good idea to keep something on the base just so you can know exactly what it is, so you won't have to play the guessing game later when you jump back into the game. That's how the vehicle tags work. And yeah, with this game, you can play whatever world that you want with whatever character you want. It really doesn't matter. You can go through the story playing with any minifigure. Unlike Disney Infinity, you're not restricted to playing in a certain world with a certain character. Any character, any accessory can be played at any time wherever you go. It's just that in some situations, certain characters will be required in order to do something that some other characters may not have the ability to do. So that's pretty much how Lego Dimensions works. I'm not going to go through all the other places and show you like what the different worlds look like. Really just wanted to show you how the game works. And of course, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but this portal is plugged into my PlayStation 4 via USB. And that's pretty much how everything works. So you don't need to have the minifigure. All you need is the base. The bases have prints on them for the minifigure, so you can know which ones go to which. And that is pretty much it. So if you have any other questions about this game and something that I didn't cover, feel free to leave a comment and I'll try to get back to you and let you know everything that you need to know before you spend your hard-earned money on this game. But that's pretty much it for me for now. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and until next time, I'm Jeremy, and I will talk to you later.